Hey there, well, it is Monday evening, and that gives us a chance to reflect back a little bit on the Bombers game. And I want to talk about Tim Burke's comments with regards to DeMond Washington and calling him out and saying a more veteran player would have made a play on that ball, which eventually led to the Edmonton Eskimos getting a field goal and moving the game into overtime. Now, I have an issue with that, not because DeMond Washington didn't make a play and not necessarily because the coach was calling him out, but there was at least 3 other plays before that that could have resulted in the end of the game even sooner. The first one wasn't even on that series, it was on the previous series, and Alex Suber had a chance at a ball on the sideline at about the Edmonton 30-yard line or so, and that would have been a pick six, an easy walk into the end zone, and that should have ended the game. Okay, but that didn't happen. So now we're on to the series where DeMond Washington tips the ball to Fred Stamps, who makes a great catch and sets up the Edmonton Eskimos for that field goal. But what happened on 1st and 10 and what happened on 2nd and 10? Well, on 1st and 10, Marty Marquette had a play on the ball. Okay, it was a little bit of a tough play. He knocked it down, but he had a play on the ball. Had he intercepted that, the game would have been over right then. But that was a tough play, so let's take that one off. Let's look at 2nd and 10. What happened at 2nd and 10? Javon Johnson, who is a veteran, had a chance for a play on a ball. And we thought it was a great play because he knocked the ball down, causing the Edmonton Eskimos to have to go to 3rd and 10. But if you watch that replay again, you'll see that Javon Johnson was actually trying to catch that pass, and he didn't catch it. He was trying to go for an interception. Javon Johnson makes an interception. That game is over right there. The ball's in his hands, and that was a catchable ball. It's a tough play, absolutely, but that's a catchable ball. So then we get to 3rd and 10, and 3rd and 10 is where DeMond Washington ends up being the bad guy. Why? Because he did the same as the other 3 guys before that. He made a play on the ball, he got a piece of it, but he did not intercept the ball. So it's easy to villainize DeMond Washington and make him the bad guy, and Tim Burke says a more veteran player would have made a better play on that. But I think when you look at those other 3 guys, Alex Suber, Javon Johnson, and Marty Marquette, there was opportunities on those plays too. So I find it hard to make DeMond Washington the villain, and for that reason, Tim Burke, I do not like your comments of calling out DeMond Washington. That may have came out of frustration, absolutely, but there was 3 other players that had a chance to end that game. So thanks for watching. Those are my thoughts on Tim Burke calling out DeMond Washington, and this is being Don the Sign Guy. Thanks for watching.